In this video, we will solve a linear system by using Gauss Jordan elimination. We will use our solution from the previous video, which is REF, to continue until we reach RREF. And if we reach RREF, this means we have solved it by Gauss Jordan elimination. So, as we know from the previous video, we have solved a linear system of equation by method called Gaussian elimination, and we have followed these 3 steps. We have to put this system like this, augmented matrix, then reduced row echelon form, which called REF, and it's look like this. We end up here, then we back substitution this, and we find this answer. Now we will solve it by another method called Gauss Jordan elimination. This is done by transforming the system augmented matrix into reduced row echelon form, which called RREF. So we have to follow only 2 steps: the augmented matrix, then reduced row echelon form, which looks like this. And as we know from the previous video, we end up here. So we have to make these are 0. So as we know here, we have to make these 0, and we have to make these elements to be 1, which is the diagonal 1. Let's do it. So now we have to make this one 0. So 2 minus, we have to make this one 2, so we have to multiply this one by 2. So R1 minus 2R2 in R1. So the second row and the third row will not change. So here 1 minus 2 multiplied by 0, 0. So 1 minus 0, 1. 2 minus this one, it's gonna be 2, so it will be 0. 3 minus multiplied by 2, so 3 minus 2 equal 1. 9 minus 4, because multiplied by 2, it will be 5. So I'll write it in another color. So we have here 1, 1, 1. So we have to make these two 0. To make these 0, so only we have to subtract it with this one. So 1 minus 1, it will be 0. 1 minus 1, it will be 0. So we have to make R1 minus R3 in R1 and R2 minus R3 in R1. This one will not change. We have to subtract with the third row. 1 minus 0, 1, 0 minus 0, 0, 1 minus 1, 0, 5 minus 3, 2, 0. We are here, so 0 minus 0, 0, 1 minus 0, 1, 1 minus 1, 0, 2 minus 3 minus 1. So now we are in RREF, because here 1, 1, 1, and here all elements below it and above it equal to 0. And we know here this line for x and this line for y, this line for z. The same thing here, x, y, z. Here, these are the coefficients, so 1 multiplied by x, 0 multiplied by y, 0 multiplied by z equal 2. So this one, it will be only this one, which is 1 multiplied by x, which is x equal 2. The same thing here, so it will be only y equal -1. Here it will be z equal 3. And of course we can write it in bold x, which is the solution, called the solution. It looks like this. So 2 -1, 3. So if we want to compare it with the previous one, so we have the same thing, 2 -1, 3. And here we have the same thing, 2 -1, 3. That's it. See you next.